I wanted to reply to this comment because I have been noticing a trend. I've been seeing a lot of younger women under my posts, a lot of younger black women under my posts, and it just makes me so happy and so proud to see y'all under here really putting yourselves first and like taking your mental health seriously. I started my mental health journey probably around like 22, 23. But before that, I was more like into like spirituality, and then 23 is when I really started to like go to therapy and like get my life together. And then I think I got my first diagnosis, which was ADHD in 24 or 25, one of them ages. And it completely shifted my life. Like, that's when I started to realize, like, oh, okay, like, I actually do not do well in chaos, and that's just something that I tricked myself into believing because that's what I was used to. I actually thrive a lot more in peaceful environments. I thrive a lot more when I'm organized. I don't play that organization shit now. Like, I make sure that I'm organized down, okay? And now just me having my borderline personality disorder diagnosis, it has allowed me to see that the way that I've been in relationships in all types of ways, and just even my self-sabotage when it comes to my creativity, how much that borderline has been impacting that. And now it's allowing me to see, you know what, that is not me. I can keep going because that's not me. That is just what I am experiencing through borderline personality disorder that's trying to trick me into, you know, staying in my comfort zone, which is self-sabotage and feeling like I'm not enough. But I do want to say that I'm very proud of y'all, younger women, for taking control of it, because you are going to see as you get older, you'll be able to differentiate. You'll be able to see the people who have taken their mental health seriously. And it's not to judge them. It's really to give them grace, but to give them grace from a distance. Because one thing that I used to do, I used to want to accept people up under my arm all the time. But you got to really be able to separate yourself from shit like that, because at the end of the day, as human beings, and I don't even think this is just a borderline thing, as human beings, we are the average of the people that we hang around. And if you are hanging around people that know that they got mental health issues, but they're not taking control of it, they're not putting in the effort to really do the work, it's gonna rub off on you. And you got to be able to really vet people and really see people for who they are, not for like the potential or like who you want them to be. Because at the end of the day, you only gonna take control of your own life, of your mental health, as much as you want to, and can't nobody make you do it, you know. But I am very proud of y'all, and I just want to say, like, congratulations 1000%. And I want to say that taking care of your mental health will allow you to get in touch with those goals that you've always had when you was a little girl. Because even now, like, I'm seeing in my life all of the goals that I had for myself as a young girl, like, I'm seeing them come into fruition. And I even the things that haven't fully formed yet, I'm seeing them, I'm watching things come into completion. Now, I used to be a person that used to stop in the middle of everything. I would sabotage all of my creativity. I would sabotage relationships because I just didn't know how to see things through, you know. And like, now that I'm taking control of it, this borderline diagnosis has really helped me so much. And with like not sabotaging. I have so many goals for myself, but I'm starting to realize that, like, you know, one thing at a time. Like, even like on my page, I'm doing my backyard right now, like, that thing, like, I'm watching that come into completion and come to an end, you know. And I'm really loving that for myself. And that not only just represents me getting my backyard done, but that represents me being able to watch things come full circle, without stopping them when they get just halfway, you know. But yeah, I am very proud of y'all, and I hope that made sense. And I hope you don't feel like I put you on Front Street by replying to this comment, but I really did just want to say that I'm proud of all of the young women, especially my young black girls, that are really taking care of themselves, putting themselves first. Because when you put your mental health first, you're going to start to see, oh, this isn't good for me, this is good for me. And that is ultimately putting you first. And that is what life is about, is putting you first, because you can't do shit for nobody else if you don't fill your own cup. And taking care of your mental health is you filling your own cup.